the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Before we begin our March reading, I did want to announce something, and this has been, in the coming for a while now. After we completed 2 years of this channel up and running, I had announced that there's going to be something special. But it just got really busy and I didn't have a chance then. But for the month of March, what we are going to be doing is, for all of you out there who have purchased at least 3 readings with me or more, you will receive a free reading. And to get that reading, please reach out to me. And this is for the entire month of March. It's first come, first serve. And all you have to do is reach out to me, let me know that you bought 3 readings with me, and basically what your question is. And how this will work is I will reply to your question. Again, this is first come, first serve basis, via an email. So I'll do your reading for you, but instead of, making the entire recording and then uploading it and all, I'm just going to try and make it faster so you can get access to your answer quickly. So again, this will be over email. And this is going to be first come, first serve for the entire month of March. Feel free to reach out to me. I'll probably just let you know that I've received your email, and if I don't reply right away, don't worry, I will get to it. And yeah, and this is just my way of saying thank you to everyone, just, for your support, for everything. And yeah. Okay, so without further ado, let's get your reading started. Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading for the month of March. Let's go ahead and get this started. I've already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled the deck right here. So let's go ahead and take a look as to what the cards are holding in store for you. First few cards out, we have here the Devil card. Interesting. Followed by the Five of Swords. Now this may not resonate with all of you, but what the cards are suggesting is a period of stress, anxiety. Are you tensed about something, Sagittarius? Is something on your mind? If the answer is yes, I feel like for many of you this has to do with your thoughts, and not as much as your emotions. Your thoughts are causing a negative emotion within you, and that's something that needs to be under control. And that's something to consider as we begin this Piscean season, because Piscean season has the capacity to give you whatever you're thinking about, whether it's good or bad. The universe will reflect unto you exactly what you're envisioning or thinking or exploring in your mind. Good or bad, it doesn't care. It will give you exactly that. So please be mindful of your thoughts, because with the Devil card coming out like this, what we're actually seeing here is contemplation. And contemplation without a goal leads to more confusion and negativity, self-destruction, just very incapacitating thoughts is what I can say. Or yeah, like along those lines, not being able to think clearly or find your words, which is kind of what I'm starting to pick up with this energy right here. For others of you, this has to do with a Capricorn. If it's not a Capricorn, could be another earth sign such as Virgo or Taurus. And if it's not you, it is possible that this person, who could be your partner, is picking up on this energy, Sagittarius. Picking up on it as in either they know that you're feeling this, and maybe they're addressing it, or maybe they're not. But they're being affected by it, and so please do be considerate of that. For others of you, they are feeling this way, and that's something to perhaps give attention to, even if you are turning away from it. If they are feeling this, perhaps they need your input on this to, get through this together, whatever the stressful situation may be for you. Okay, let's keep on moving forward and see what else is here for you. We have here the Death card. Some of you might be dealing with a health-related issue, I feel, and maybe that is what's causing this level of anxiety or stress in your life. For others of you, the Death card is simply suggesting, please get rid of anything that is toxic to you. Toxic people, toxic situations, toxic substances, right? Substance abuse is a pretty big problem these days, something to kind of be mindful of. Or it could be someone else who's dealing with it. Drinking, smoking, drugs, all those things. Or other forms of addiction as well are also present. So if it's not your energy, it could be someone else's. And maybe that is what's causing this stressful situation to come about. But I feel like it's time to address it instead of ignore it. Don't turn away from it. If you know someone who's perhaps suffering, then this is a good time to either ask them to get help or offer help if you can, of course, or if find resources for them. But this is a good time to give attention to those things, because this is a very, we're tapping into the water element. So all of us will be going through some sort of a roller coaster when it comes to our emotions and just trying to find that balance between things. And if there's any behavior such as, addictions and stuff, it needs to be addressed right now, because we're entering Piscean energy, which means it's easy to indulge in anything, right? It's Piscean energy. So it's easy. It's easy to fall into a trap that we created ourselves or whatever. But the kind of the cards are guiding you in only one direction, which is to eliminate. So the Death card actually, let's talk for a second here, is showing you getting rid and saying goodbye to those things. Now this doesn't have to be you, it could be someone in your life who's going through this, and perhaps you're just being that helping friend to them or partner. But this is time to say goodbye to those things. And I feel like either they or you or both of you, know that this is not a good thing, that it does cause things to become worse over time. So now is a really good time to perhaps pay attention to what's in your life, what to say goodbye to eliminate those things because they're not serving you, so that you can build a brand new garden for yourself. And this garden will require all your energy, so you can't have anything else that's, causing it to become toxic, right? You don't want it to die out before it even becomes anything. No, you want to give it nutrition, you want to give it sunlight, you want to give it water, and all those things, you want them in their pure elemental form, right? So that's kind of what the card is highlighting here. The way it flipped over like that, really just turn the page, move on, move forward, help them move forward, whatever this may be for you, because there's something else that's waiting on the horizon, and that's something to pay attention to. It's Piscean season, meaning if you aim for something a bit more positive, you can definitely manifest it into your life. This is the time, Take a look at your desires, what you truly desire. Ask yourself that question. So then you can actually plant new seeds and build that garden. So by the time the opposite sign of Pisces comes around, which is the Virgo season, that's the time to harvest, right? And so when that time comes, you will be all the more ready to gain from what you're doing now. You reap what you sow, and that's something to definitely pay attention to. Queen of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Perhaps you're not able to make a particular decision because of money, finances. It's worrisome. You're not able to let something go, which you really should. But now that it's affecting your health, you're actually thinking or considering it. It's very much possible, but what could be holding you back is the financial reason. And it's stopping you from being the Queen of Wands that you are. Queen of Wands knows what she wants. She knows how to get it. She knows how to stick by her decision. But when something conflicting like the Five of Pentacles happens, she starts thinking twice. But overcome that. Overcome that. How do you overcome that? Let's look for a little bit of clarity on that here, Sagittarius. How do you overcome the Five of Pentacles? Well, number one, Five of Pentacles is simply fear. Fear of not having enough money. Fear of losing money. Fear of, what if there will never be another opportunity for this? No. It's simply fear. That is how you overcome it. You tell yourself that it's fear. It's not substance. It's an emotion. Having said that, Page of Pentacles is here to answer that question. If not now, then later you will get another opportunity at this. Okay? For some, this might actually have to do with, if I turn away now, what if I lose it forever? You won't lose it forever. There will be another opportunity. May not be now, maybe in the future. But this has to be done, right? The Death card has to be done. And that's the only way to overcome the Devil and the Five of Swords, which is causing too much anxiety, nervousness, sadness perhaps. It's something that's may have been traumatizing even, but this is time to overcome that. And as you do make that decision, more opportunities will make their way to you, but you have to let them into your life. How do you let them into your life? By creating space for them. And that's kind of what that's what I feel the cards are kind of pointing towards. Okay? I feel like we just need a little bit more before we close out this reading here, Sagittarius. For those of you who have a question, you really want to get into the specifics of something, please feel free to get a personal reading with me through my website at IamPureGuidance.com. I do have to say, for some, the Death card does represent a Scorpio in your life. If it's not a Scorpio, it could be Pisces or Cancer, so a different water sign, who may actually help you make some sort of a decision. If you're looking or seeking help or guidance, then they're the person to perhaps turn over to. Because that's the one sign, I mean, they're in their own energy or their own element. They will have things a bit more straightened out compared to other signs. More than likely, right? Depends on how much they've grown spiritually. All right, Magician cards here. I feel like everything's in your hands right now, Sagittarius. And once you know that, you'll be able to make progress with that. Two of Wands. And under the deck, we have here Three of Pentacles. So we'll come to that in just a second. Let's talk about the Magician and Two of Wands. So what the cards are saying, as you make that decision, remind yourself, you are the one making that decision, which means you have the power over everything. Although it may feel like you are being limited with the Devil and the Five of Wands, that's not true. You are not limited in any way whatsoever. The Magician is reminding you of how powerful you are, how resourceful you are. If not now, then later, all of these things will come to use. Okay, you have what it takes to move things forward when time is right. Now might not be the time. So basically what I'm saying is, saying goodbye might be hard right now, and you may feel like you might lose everything, but that's not true. In the future, you will be able to bring better things into your life. And so Two of Wands indicates that yes, you will be making progress going into April. So March is more of a difficult month. It's about saying goodbye to toxicities, helping someone else say goodbye to those things. And as difficult as it may be, once you take that step, something new will come into your life and into their life as well. So new things will step in, perhaps more opportunities as well. This could be to do with finances and work. And fear not, because you will move forward with things. Okay, everything is in your hands right now, and you'll realize more of that as the Aries season kind of comes in, so more into April. And you will have unlimited potential, unlimited resources at your hands to use when time is right. So fear not. Let the fear be replaced by love. And that is a beautiful approach, I'd say. Under the deck, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Hanged Man, something. So yeah, this is the energy to overcome. It's about changing mindset, Sagittarius, and this is a great time to do just that. It's overcoming toxicities, right? Reducing it, eliminating toxicities. And once you do, you can then move forward in a very different space and area. And so Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles take you down a different path, similar yet different. And that's, I think, what makes it interesting. Because it'll be something that you don't expect.
And at the same time, it's something that you were working towards the entire time. So it's interesting. It's interesting. So work might look different for you in the coming time. Yeah. Hard work will allow for balance to return, and more opportunities will be created given your time and commitment to those things. Okay? I hope this helped. This is a general reading, so please don't forget that. And if you want to go more into detail, I again recommend you getting a personal reading, even if it's just another 10-minute or perhaps a half an hour, whatever you like. It'll give perhaps further clarity to your situation when we do the personal reading. Okay, well, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I hope this helped in some way or another, and I do wish you a great season ahead. Thank you.
Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.